Hello, I'm Roxana Rubio, and this is Lakefront News. It's midterms week, so we're hoping that all is going well. Fall break is just around the corner, so be ready for an extended weekend since next week we don't have classes on the 11th or 12th of October. With the beginning of the new academic year comes university traditions, including Spirit Day, where the Our Lady of the Lake community celebrates 250 years of service in a fun way. Reporter Courtney Willie has more on the story.
Followed by Pride Week, Spirit Day has a 27-year-old history at Our Lady of the Lake University, bringing the community together to start off the year in a festive way. Liturgy starts at 11 a.m. in the Sacred Heart Chapel and is actually a tradition that dates back to the Middle Ages. From 12 to 4, Spirit Day activities take place at the UAC front lawn, where there is a celebration of food, music, dancing, and games. 2012 Spirit Day theme, Transforming the World, Soaring with the Spirit. What does the theme of Spirit Day mean to you?
Well, to me, the theme means transforming the world. Is being part of this university, we have the ability and opportunity to make a difference in everyone's life. For me, it's even the smallest difference can make a big change in the world.
To me, it's just like all the other organizations on campus, well, every organization on campus, just coming together and really, I guess, like representing each other, but we're all coming together.
To me, that means all the effects that the CDPs have had over the past 250 years and how they've affected not just the United States, but other countries around the world, and how their spirit has lifted up many other people.
The celebration doesn't end here. Later tonight at 7, there's going to be a Spirit Day mixer at St. Anne's Courtyard. Courtney Willie, Lakefront News.
In other news, the construction in Moy Hall is ongoing. Our reporter Jesus Cortez went to find out the answers and see when the construction will be completed.
You may have noticed the construction going on in the Moy Hall due to the Student Success Center. I went to talk to the director of the Student Success Center, Dr. Contreras, about when the project may be completed.
Originally, Student Success Center was not here in Warden. After the unfortunate fire that the university suffered in 2006, it relocated those services to this building. The construction has actually been going on for, I want to say, close to a year.
I spoke with senior Gabrielle Perez about what are her thoughts on the construction.
At first it was a little bit distracting, especially during like orientation, because you're bringing all the incoming freshmen and you're trying to give them like all the history about our school, and as we were doing that, it was really hard.
There were some changes in the process of the construction. We've come back to, reconsider making sure that we're really targeting all the needs that we know that our students have. In terms of completion, again, it would have been completed a lot earlier. Because of some of the minor changes, we're scheduled to move during the fall break.
Well, it looks like the construction will be around a little bit longer, but it'll all be worth it in the end because it benefits the students. For Lakefront News, this is Jesus Cortez.
The Division of Mission and Ministry held a departure party for Sister Joyce Detzel, the Director of University Ministry, as she steps down from her position due to a leg injury that prevents her from fulfilling her duties. David Romo has the story.
Administrators, faculty, staff, students, and sisters were all in attendance to say goodbye to Sister Joyce as she steps down as Director of University Ministry. She is stepping down in order to recover from an injury she had earlier in the year.
About 8 months ago I had an injury here and had a couple of breaks, and now it's increased to 8 different breaks, and so I just need to totally get off my feet and rest for a while and see if we can get it healed up. So.
Students thanked her at the event for the role that she has played in the development of the students' spirituality.
She's very much involved with getting the students involved spiritually. Even if people don't think it, we are a very spiritual group. We are very committed, and she was very, very proud of that, and she really wanted to foster that in people.
Although her departure announcement was sudden, students wish her well and hope that she heals quickly.
Saddening, and I I wish I would have had more of an opportunity to work with her because I honestly just came in and started working with campus ministry. But I mean, I wish her the best, and it's sad, but I know it's the best for her to heal and go through the entire healing process.
For the time being, Mario Serrano will serve as interim director for University Ministry until a new director is hired after a search that will be conducted later on this year. David Romo, Lakefront News.
Students at the lake need to be aware of the changes regarding a new health insurance policy implemented this semester. Here to bring us more on the story is our reporter, Neida Escamilla.
The school year in full swing, new health requirements are being enforced here at the lake. All students enrolled in 7 or more credit hours are required to have basic health insurance. So what does that mean for the current students who don't already have health insurance?
This semester, the payment is broken up into two. It's $307 this semester, it's $307 next semester. And now that rate can go up or down every year based on the kind of claims that are put in. So it's part of your tuition bill.
I do think that it does definitely give students a sense of security because they have that place to go. If they are sick or they have an infection and they're thinking, oh, you know, I think I might be coming down with the flu or some sort of sickness, but I don't have the funds to go see a doctor or I don't have the time. It's right here on campus, quick, easy. You can just go there and get your needs cared for.
You are buying into insurance in the expectation that nothing happens. What it insures you for is if something does happen.
Julie brought up that some students have said the insurance will be a waste of money if they don't use it, but she points out that they need to look at it from a different perspective.
You did put $307 out, but if you have an appendicitis attack, or if you have a car crash, or if you break an arm playing soccer, or if you fall down off at Spirit Day and you need stitches, it's not going to catastrophically financially destroy you to where you can't complete your dream of a college education.
Students who have any questions or concerns about the mandatory health insurance requirement can visit health services in the UAC. This is Neida Escamilla reporting for Lakefront News.
The University Wellness and Activity Center, or UAC, has obtained a facelift over the summer. We go to our reporter, Sarayi Berajano, to tell us more on this topic.
Renovations to the UAC initiated in May, and the OLLU community is already seeing the improvements. The Great Hall in the UAC will be seeing some new additions. The old weight room and the cardio theater will be moved to this location, which will be the new exercise room. The new glass panels and mirrors are already up. However, the new equipment is yet to be installed and delivered. The Director of Campus Recreations and Associate Athletic Director, Adriana Rodriguez, says that the equipment should be in and installed by the beginning of January of 2013.
I think the work here at the UAC, the changes that are going to be made, could be better for the UAC. You know, the equipment's getting old. It's kind of nice that they're actually bringing in new equipment.
There has been an addition of a plasma of the vending machines for the enjoyment of students in the Great Hall, and one ping pong and pool table will remain in this location.
The impetus to get this going was to make sure that we created a space that was big and conducive for the use of anybody from the university to come and use the facility.
The athletic department has to reserve the weight room for certain times, and so when some students have the time to come to the gym, they can't come because the athletic department is here. And so now that they're going to make a new weight room over there for just students, it'll be better for the athletes and the students.
The old weight room will not be used as a strength and conditioning room, and the cardio room will be used as a racquetball room. The SGA office is now the VIP room, which will be used for donors and parties. The office of basketball and volleyball coaches have already been renovated, and the golf, soccer, and tennis coaches' offices will be renovated as well.
I'm really excited about our new equipment because our new equipment is going to be state-of-the-art and have technology, and we'll have access to computers, and videos will be on the equipment, and there'll be TVs, and I think we're going to have access to internet on our machine. So I'm hoping, if everything goes well, that's what they can look forward to in January.
The UAC facilities are open from Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. and on Thursdays from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. The gym is also open from noon till 6 p.m. on the weekends. This has been Saray Bejarano reporting for Lakefront News.
One of the first things students may notice is different when stepping onto the campus. I went out to see students' reactions on the newly renovated 24th Street. 24th Street was under construction for about a year. When returning students arrived for the fall semester, they were excited to see construction finalized. As the semester unfolds, students start to notice many different changes. Many students were not aware of what the target changes were with the construction, but are glad that it is finalized. This project was estimated at a $2.3 million value, and while some students are pleased with the outcome, others aren't as easily impressed.
I think it looks really nice, and I'm really impressed with how well they did on it. I didn't think it was going to be as pretty as it is.
I don't think that the school should have used that much money on this project. I think it could have waited a little bit longer. I think right now we have bigger issues on this campus, such as our retention rate, and I think this could have even helped with our tuition or improving our buildings, since some of them are still very old, and just with technology itself. So I think that money could be applied for something else rather than the construction of this street.
Although the money could have gone somewhere else, the school had the right priority in mind: the student safety when crossing the street.
Yes, because now I'm not late to class anymore, and I can go get my lunch and run to class, and I don't have to wait there 10 minutes for me to be able to cross the street. So yes, I do think it has improved a lot.
We want to remind everyone that this year is an election year. The last chance that everyone has to register to vote is October 9th. Early voting in Texas begins October 22nd, and Election Day is on November 6th. We thank you for watching this week's newscast. We invite you to keep watching Lakefront News, which will bring you more information on Bully Prevention Month, the new transcript freeze, and presidential debate coverage. Make sure to visit our website for other news at lakefrontsa.com/TV. I'm Roxana Rubio. See you next week.